Hello, Mindaugas Eglinskas, CEO of Pixevia. Pixevia is a retail automation company with a main product, fully automated store. It will be easier to show a store when you simply walk in, type a card, walk in, grab things, make a coffee, and system automatically does everything for you. You don't have to go to self-checkout, you don't have to go to any checkout, you don't have to download anything, just leave, that's it. You tap a card, grab things, you go, that's it. And this type of technology is considered as a key technology for retail. As autopilot for car industry, it's like a gold standard for retail and considered this as a main retail players and also by Amazon. And we are super proud that we were first in Europe to introduce such technology. Amazon was first in the US in 2018. We were first in Europe in 2018 already. Later, other key players like Tesco, Żabka, also Amazon launched the stores, but we are proud of our achievements. And now in 2021 to 2022, we're deploying this technology across main retail players in Europe. Shortly about retail, why it's important for us. One of the biggest world markets still left unautomated. Even we take just small amount, small part of the retail grocery stores only, in Europe only, 10% of this market, 4% of their revenue as we target as our software fee, it will be about 1 billion euros in revenue. And retail is plagued with problems. Number one problems, no one wants to work in retail anymore. We have problems with customer experience. We have profitability issues because almost all retail players play with price, not with customer experience. And we have new type of players like super fast hyper convenience. It makes no sense to wait 5 or 10 minutes in queue when you can have your item delivered in 10 or 20 minutes. And we believe that completely new type of technology and completely new type of solution is required to solve these problems. Technology powered by AI, and in our case, we have 3 components, main components to deploy such technology. Ceiling-mounted cameras, simple security cameras, any integration company can mount and connect. Shelf sensors, simple sensors which can be put on top of any shelf. Some computing power with our algorithms as we use in data centers or on premises. And our technology currently supports multiple customers, hundreds of sales areas, 100 square meters of sales areas. Customer can enter with any payment card. Customer doesn't have to download anything. He can just tap card and enter. If he is a regular customer, he can use iPhone or Android type. Here, like a small demonstration, how it looks like inside AI. Technically, we construct 3D space with different items, and we construct 3D moving skeletons. And in such a way, we can able to detect each item which was taken from the shelf or put back. And also we have a lot of information about customer behavior and also a lot of information how staff member behaves or how they effective in the stores. And we are doing this in a fully GDPR compatible way. We don't track any faces, we don't track any special features. And this technology is already working, highly accurate, highly reliable. These numbers are from our last years of operation. 99% availability, 98% accuracy, and 10,000 of transactions are already processed through our system. Going a little bit more into details, it's not only about self-checkout or just checkout. It's more complex systems. When we have, yes, most important thing, super fast checkout, but also 24/7 operation, high on-the-shelf availability, COVID safety for our customer. For management, we have we need less staff. It's important currently for all businesses. Also, we have precise and real-time stock information. We can analyze customer behavior. We can do demand forecasting way better. theft protection. You monitor by dozens of cameras at the same time. You better find another store to steal anything. And enormous media and press attention. And the third part, I will not focus right now, it's possible to use the same technology for super fast delivery to make deliveries even more efficient and faster. So like it's really powerful system, but at the end of the day, it's not our roadmap, it's already the things we already have in our system. What is important for the retailer? To summarize everything in two numbers, we can have 20% more increased revenue, mainly because of three things. You work longer, you have extra night shift during the night. You don't need space for your regular checkout. You save about 10% of your sales area, and you can use this area to generate more revenue. And just customers loves you because they can buy everything in 45 seconds. At the same time, you have to reduce labor costs because such store doesn't require permanent staff members. The staff goes specifically for one or another task: to clean the floor, to replenish the shelf, to check expiration dates. And these all tasks can be monitored by our system, how effective we are. So like we have more revenue and also we can reduce labor costs. We have currently 15 team members. All of them are worked in the industry for many years. Like myself, multiple times startup founder, and also I manage mission critical projects for finance and for defense. Other guys like Justas, more than 15 years in R&D for biometrics. He worked at Neurotechnology, world-leading company in face recognition and fingerprint recognition. Other guys also from industry-leading companies which were building complex things before. Stefan, 20 years of experience in retail. So we know how to build really complex things, and we achieved a lot of earlier. We talk about billion-dollar industries. Of course, we have competition. Here I point some names like Amazon, world's biggest company, a retail company, but still it's important here to understand the status we are currently in. Amazon currently has in Europe 17 stores, 17, just less than 20 stores. Tigo raised about 100 million euros, 4 stores. Standard Cognition raised 200 million euros, 1 store. iFi, 3 bigger stores, dozens of smaller stores, still raised about 100 million. So in this company, like we raised 1 million. We deployed the very first store in Europe. We deployed the stores outside Europe, like in Expo 2020 Dubai. And also, like 6 weeks ago, we launched the very first store with the Revia Group. Revia is the 4th European biggest retail chain with 1,000 stores. And it's a super important partner for us. And like the launch of the stores was closely monitored directly by board members of Revia International. And like 6 weeks after the launch, we talking about the second store, the Revia Group. The launch was really super successful, twice bigger size, about 1,000 items, also alcohol and cigarettes included. So we are making rollouts with European, one of the biggest retail groups already. So, and to summarize, we have technology ready. Technology solves one of the major problems for retail. All the major retail players think that it will be the future of retail. So our goal now to go and to market and to deploy stores as fast as possible. So
Thank you very much.
For this reason, we need just 7 million, with 1 million already committed from existing investors. Thank you.
Do you want to be on stage? Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the pitch. First, same kind of remark, if you're not offended, that if you have a presentation like this, it's, for me at least, I don't know about anybody else, but it's, if you have a slide, either show it for at least a few seconds, or don't include that slide, because it's, you know, for when you try to visualize and listen to things together, it could be really disturbing. I understand it was probably a longer presentation for another purpose, but maybe you consider just, you know, dropping out a few slides which you don't even want to talk about. That's just one thing. Regarding the main thing, like your business, one thing I didn't, there are a lot of questions, so I'm not gonna ask all of them, but first is, you producing hardware and software together. That wasn't clear for me. I understood the cameras can used from you know, like the setup cameras, but for the you know, the other sensors, you have to produce them. So you are a hardware and software company together, or you mainly focus on software? That's the first question. And the second question: do I understand your business model correctly? That could be also your selling point, that you don't really need extra investment from like an existing shop. Like if I have a supermarket, I can use your system without, you know, building something like a flashy supermarket you showed on the screen, like your pilot project, as I understand. So the question is that, is it your main, you know, competitive advantage, that you don't need that big investment and can I do it in my small supermarket on the corner? Or did I misunderstood something?
Okay, the first question. Yes, cameras can use, we can use any cameras, can bought from any company. Processing power the same, like you can buy any server or any PC box. We design the sensors, but we don't manufacture them. We outsource to a third party. But yes, electronical parts and mechanical parts are designed by us in our company, but technically these parts are rather simple compared to the software stack we have right now.
But I can do it, the other part of the question, I can deploy this system in my own supermarket if I wish? Or do I have to build something really new to be able to use your system?
What is required to install the system? You can install cameras and servers by yourself and just pick any your existing supplier. For the sensors, yes, you should provide us a specification about the shelves, and we will send you the sensors from our third-party manufacturer.
And for like a small store, you mentioned something like in square meters, like really like a small supermarket. What's the investment size from a supermarket point of view?
Still,
you know, it's not easy because it depends. Yeah.
Sensitive information, but it way less than you can think about. It's just a percentage of your revenue, not 10% or 20%, but just a small percentage of your revenue.
Okay. William, please.
Okay, I have a quick question on the market itself. What would push a supermarket operator or supermarket chain to make the investment and install that in their supermarket that would be driven by the consumer? In other words, what kind of pain point do you really solve for the end consumer, if you had to pick up one or two?
I think number one is long queues, especially in the busy areas. When you have 20 minutes of my time in the middle of a day, I don't want to spend 5 or 7 minutes in the queue for the sandwich. So
queue at the paying standpoint, at the cashier?
Yes. For the customer, it's the queue and the general customer experience. For the retailer is amount of people you have to hire to run the store.
Okay, that's from the supermarket side of things. Do you have any time to integrate your solution? So how long does it take to integrate one supermarket approximately of 250 square meters, and how much does it cost? Just give me some ballpark figures if you have them.
Currently, I think it's possible to deploy everything in 2 weeks during the renovation phase. Pricing depends, as I mentioned, but it's way less than people can imagine.
You know, the imagination of ours is, as investors can go really big. So it's
Okay.
maybe not the perfect
But
answer,
like,
but yeah, we can accept.
I'm happy to have like a separate conversation, and then can you give all details?
Okay. All right.
All right, just do we have time for a last question or how?
If you want to negotiate, I will give you 30 seconds.
All right, now just a quick one, it wasn't clear from the presentation. How many stores do you have equipped with your system?
Okay, currently 3 stores were equipped with our system. But as I mentioned, currently Amazon has 17, so it's just the beginning of this transformation phase.
No, we had kind of same type of investment, so I know about it, but just wanted to ask clearly how many you have. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much,
Thanks.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.